Hey Michelle, hope you're doing well and things are going well for you in the business. I just want to say absolute delight to have you there at Sales Domination. I hope you really enjoyed the 3 days. I love the fact that you had a lot of positivity and a great energy and you really felt like you were going to implement those lessons. I think we've opened your eyes on the sales front and you're already good at sales. I don't think you quite recognise that you were good at sales, but actually following that process, tweaking it is going to be really useful for you. There's so much untapped potential in your business, and I think that some of those lessons being implemented in your business are really going to help you to get better results. So I want to see you become the leader that I know you can be. And I think you can lead that team effectively and lead them really well and start to get those better results. You know, business should be fun. It doesn't have to be hard all the time. So I want you to have a smile on your face to go at it and drive those results. I know you're going to kill it. The thing about yourself and Steph is you always implement, you always take the lessons. So, you know, it's great to have you there and we've got so much more I want to share with you. So, you know, great to see you. Watch the videos back. And I think for you, the asking the question process is going to be important, and also the close. Have the confidence. You've got a good product, you've got a good service, and big smile on your face, and you're going to get the results. So thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.
Hi everyone, pleased to meet you all. I'm Michelle. My company, I'm a co-founder of Supplies for Business. It's a family-run business that's been established for 30 years. Over the years, we have brought in industry specialists within our business, which I'll explain about in a moment, which means that for you as the buyers, we can take the stress out of what you need to buy for your business. So can I ask here, who buys office supplies for their business, printing, promotional goods?
Yeah.
Furniture as and when there's times needed. So basically what we do is we're a one source, one supplier. Over the years we have we've acquired businesses that specialise in all of these avenues. So some one source, one suppliers will actually broker out. We actually produce in-house. So all of our printed goods are produced and manufactured in-house. We have specialists so that you can contact them and you can speak to a specialist in that product. So if you needed furniture for your business, if you needed a full refit, we have CAD designers that can go in and do a full refit for you. If you need printing, we can help. We have graphic designers, so we can help right from the planning of that product, right the way through to the producing of it. We offer free next day delivery on all of our office supplies. We have an easy ordering facility. You can order online if you want to. We have experienced staff on the end of the telephone if you'd prefer to speak to people on the phone. Emails, you can drop over an email and we can pick orders up that way. With our online ordering facility, we actually have a contract on there for you so that you can go to your notepad and you can have on there, so if you've got a printer that you have in the office, we'll put in the cartridges that you need for that printer. You can go on, you just click your notepad and you can just drop them into the basket and they're with you the following day. We I've lost my thought. Over the years, that's what we've built our business on. It is proven that by consolidating your purchasing and buying from one source, you can save up to 25% on your goods. And there's also a 90% administration saving. So, you know, one invoice, one order source. You haven't got to think, where did I buy that product last time? Because, it's, you know, you can come straight to us. One invoice at the end of the month, you're only making one payment. So that brings your bank fees down because you're only making that one payment at the end of the month. Has anybody got any questions?
Do you do printing on clothes?
Yes. Yeah, so workwear.
Is it just printing or?
No, we have a 6-headed embroidery machine as well. So we can do workwear as well.
And the 24-hour delivery, is that personalised printed as well?
Some of the print that we can, you know, we do work on an urgency. So we do have clients that will phone us and say, is there any chance that we can have this product within the 24 hours? If we can facilitate it, we will. Our next day delivery is on your office supplies, so we can deliver nationwide on a next day delivery.
And how do you manage to be competitive with office supplies?
On office supplies, we're part of a national buying group.
Okay.
As a buying group, we negotiate £1 billion contracts with our wholesalers.
Right.
So it makes us as competitive as the likes of Viking.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Great. Give a round of applause.
Oh my god, that was the scariest thing ever.
Now, the question that Adele asked should have been in your presentation
Yeah.
and will be in your next presentation, because that totally straight away would gain the interest of everybody here. It's the fact that you've got national contracts, you get them cheap because you're part of a £1 billion buying group. Now I can do that for you and you and you and you and you. Would you like to save? Who would like to halve their stationery costs potentially? Everybody. You know. Yeah. Now what you did. Okay. By the way, well done. Okay. Is it all right? Who can claim to be mean? No, you did well, and I thought that you did really well, and I thought you did the start really well. But what you did is you got a machine gun out and you went. That's what you did. You fired so many products,
That's exactly
and what you
what I
did,
do.
yeah, you went bam, and we did bam, and bam. And what you do when you do that is what you were trying to do. Is you're trying to hit everyone. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit her. I'm going to hit. I'm going to hit every one of you. I'm going to hit every one of you because then you'll want what I got because I'm going to hit you. One of you's going to go, I need that. Where we can do that much more skillfully. However, I said come up and sell them, and you did attempt. You had a right old good go. You know, you know, a lot of the other people didn't try and sell what they do.
I buy from her.
You tried to. You tried.
You just take it.
You tried to machine gun them, which we want to come out of that approach.
Yeah.
We want to
Which
do
is
it.
what I do all the time.
No.
It comes out really fast, and then I run out of stuff to say.
But tomorrow is going to be very beneficial for you when we do the sitting down, asking questions. But on the third day, when I show you the formula, the method to get this 5 minutes nailed, it will make a big difference to you. I thought that there was. You started off again with the authority, 30 years. That was pretty good. You talked about a problem solving, take the stress out. You talked about multiple products, but you talked so much about multiple products. I didn't know if it were for me. And I bet some of you are feeling like you didn't know whether it was for you. Now the reality is everyone in this room orders stationery, don't you? Yeah, so that's called an agreement, yeah? So agreement taken, don't you? Yes, you all do, okay? So that means you could all potentially be a client of Michelle's, doesn't it? Yeah? Again, so I'm getting an agreement out of all of you. Really, yeah, so now they're like, okay, I buy stationery, I could be a client of Michelle's. That's the difference, right? You don't need to gun people. You can get those agreements so subtly. You'd never know that I've done that, right? But I've basically took you through two agreements. One, I've got you saying that you buy a product. Two, I've got you buying it off Michelle. Right? Straight away positioning you. So powerful. And that's all you need to do. You can do that with other products. You could have done that with multiple products. If you wanted to do it with multiple products, then go slower and offer those multiple products. I'm sure many of you have bought workwear for your business, haven't you?
Yeah.
So didn't get the same response. That means maybe they haven't. Okay, and then you go, okay, well, some businesses, and then you could use a business example. There was a thing on you did the furniture. Now I know a little bit about the business, so I know that the furniture is something that you're struggling to sell. Okay, and you do really well on the stationery side, but not necessarily the furniture. I could tell the way you pitched the furniture. Okay, when you said the furniture, you did quite a bad plant on it. When you're ready for that? Oh, we do furniture. When you're ready for that? Yeah, that negativity is coming across in your pitch. You know?
Also, I had no idea like what furniture. I
Absolutely.
didn't know like sofas, like
Yeah.
furniture.
So how many of you have office furniture in your offices? And how many of you have actual offices for your businesses? Okay, great. So do you buy desks? So, yes? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, and you buy chairs?
Yeah.
Yeah? And have you found it sometimes quite difficult to find the best place to buy that furniture? Yes? Okay, great. We've got a solution for you on that. Not bespoke. Okay, I made a mistake. Right? Our range of nobody's perfect. Okay?
Tailored solution.
Yeah. Okay.
that's
Whatever.
good.
You know.
What about customised? Would that
Yeah.
be a good, better way?
Well, whatever way you want. We can help you reduce the costs of your furniture within your offices and your businesses, and we can get you a much better product, much more efficiently. Does that sound good?
Yes.
And the design thing is a massive sell because you know what, we all look at an office space. If we had this room, for example, or what's the guy that just bought those barns that's renting them out?
Scott.
Yeah. You know, the opportunity to have a CAD designer to maximise the most efficient space.
Yeah.
So again, you turn that in. How many of you would like to have designed custom furniture in your offices so it looks absolutely awesome, but have been afraid of the cost? Yeah?
It doesn't have to be an
Yeah.
expensive.
So, and then you go into the problem, the solution.
Layout.
Doesn't have to be expensive. We've got this CAD design and we can come and do that for you. We can actually improve the space you've got, we can get more people in, you can go into the benefits. But don't be afraid. When you're afraid, it's not selling, so the furniture's not selling for a reason. That means you're not positioning it in the right way. So what we need to do is position it better and it will sell. And that's the confidence. I could see the confidence drain out of you when it came to the furniture. I could see it. Where the confidence was there on the other bit. So we need to work on that part. The question you answered for Adele was really good, but if it takes you a question to communicate what you should communicate, then that's not ideal. You want to, if that question makes you communicate, then you need to communicate it. Okay? When I used to do the preview evenings, one of the things people would ask questions at the end. And sometimes someone would be a right solid and ask me a great question. And then I know I'd made a mistake. So I remember one preview evening I did particularly. I did this preview and I banged it, right? Really went out there, sold them so well that we got like 40 people sign up at once. But the question was, I finished and everyone was silent and I was like, oh, I don't know if they're fucking buying or not, like I didn't know what was going on. So I did say, has anyone got any questions? And it was weak, right? Can't remember, Tara put their hand up and went, how do we go ahead? And I thought, how the fuck did I not tell you? Right, she said, right, get up, everybody stand up, follow me to the back of the room, we're going to sign you up. Everyone did. And it was like, it's on me to tell you what to do. The question shouldn't, if I forgot that, then I forgot it. So, you know, that's it's on you to bring those things out in your presentation. And then I know, if you see, that's when I know I've made a mistake. If an event, somebody asks me a question, and then I kick into gear, you know I've made a mistake. And everyone does, you know, but it's part of it. You went into a weathon at one point, wait. But then you came out of it. Now the problem is sometimes...
Oh, I knew I was doing it.
You did come, well, that's good.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Okay, you didn't. You went into a weathon, it was wait. And then it stopped. So I thought, she's picked that up, but obviously you didn't. That's fine.
Do you think sometimes you feel like you have to say we because it's
No.
not just you? 'Cause sometimes I feel like I refer to we because it's not actually just my business. I
Yes.
didn't just do it on my own.
Our team.
And she's standing
Exactly,
there
your
she can
team.
smack me in the face for being a bit of a, you know.
Our team.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
is fine.
because I do that all the time as well.
What
I
you
say,
did quite well,
Yeah.
and this is what I want to see from the people that have not been yet, is you started to consolidate some benefits. So you talked about 25% off. You talked about 90% saving on admin. You talked about one invoice, one bank charge. So you started to get the benefits down, and that was good. So for our left-brainers in the room, they would have really liked that. They'd enjoy that. And then the national buying group come out at the end. But again,
I think you missed out on really like about our clients, like how we. I don't actually know if you can talk about like Vimto, all like big well-known names.
yeah, could have thrown those into establishing.
Yeah, but then I didn't want to do because I was going to, but then I didn't want to do it at the Jewish, whatever. Oh, yeah, we do Vinter and Adams and Anglo-Ruskin University.
So
I hadn't pitched that in my speech. How
I think the
was
fact that some of you weren't prepared for this, right? Some of you weren't prepared. This is actually what you were going to do, and we will be doing lots of one-on-one, and we will be doing lots of role play, and we will be doing lots of sales skills. But I wanted to get this out of the way first, because it doesn't matter if you can sell one-on-one. If you can sell to a group, if you're selling to more than one person, that's even more beneficial. The other thing, the best way to break you out of conservativeness is to do this to you. This breaks you for the 3 days. Because all of a sudden, you're not going to be in yourself. You've stood up in front of everyone. You've become sort of free, and you communicate. So that's what I want to do. Is I want to break that out of you the first day, so our inhibitions are gone. Okay, I'm going to improve it on the third day. Tomorrow we're going to do the one-on-ones. This afternoon, after we finish these, we're going to get into some really high-level sales skills that you're going to want to make sure you really detail and start to get, and we're going to practice those as well. It's going to be really, really cool. So much good stuff. You don't believe how good it's going to be. So that's it for the first. Sorry, I'm giving you your comments. So Cindy's going to give you comments, and we're going to
That's
go
okay.
lunch.
I'll be very brief. I thought you did a great job at using your hands. They started again low, but very, very quickly you brought them up, and you said a lovely comment. You made a great directive. We can do a full refit for you, and you took me visually. You were doing it unconsciously. You had no idea. This hand moved expansively to the left, and my eyes went with you. I was picturing the full refit. So that's great. When you're doing these things unconsciously, it means that when we make you aware of it, you're going to blow the lights out.
Yeah.
Your eyes, similar to Colin's, your eyes go down a lot when you're thinking of what you're going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Just be aware as we do more practice rounds that every time you're in your head and thinking, you're breaking rapport. So even if I'm called on to speak extemporaneously and I don't really know what I'm going to say, I try very hard not to go into my head. So I'm looking at Adam, I'm looking at Sam, I'm making sure I'm gauging, have I got engagement? So that's what I want you to think of when you're getting ready for the next ones. You used the filler word a few times. No big deal, but just to be aware of it. You asked a great question and then you kept on talking.
Right.
So no one could answer it. And it was sort of, I think, Adam or somebody almost kind of interjected and thought, okay, good, that's the answer. So when you're asking a question, make sure you ask the question and then pause and smile. And if, as Adam says, no one's answering that particular question, so that's a dud, ask another one. Great to know. So no one has furniture. How about, do any of you use stationery? And then when you tell a joke and they laugh with you and you bring them along with you. So don't kind of just ignore it and go, ooh, no furniture, I'm stuffed. Make sure that you acknowledge them and always bring the audience along with you. You did brilliantly. The number of times you said you after the we-a-thon, you turned into the you-a-thon, which was great. And that was the best I've seen so far of what's in it for them.
Yeah, definitely.
You're going to get a 75% discount. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And you were talking directly at them. Your eyes never once went in your head. You're telling me what I'm going to get. So that was good. I liked very much. The first question was not good because you gave them all. She asked you a great question. You said, yes. Told me, and I'm not going to ask any follow-up questions. Then when Adele, so anytime someone asks you a question, immediately be thinking, how can I turn that to my advantage to tell them? And we don't do that, but that's good. No, we don't do that. That's good. So no, that was very good. Always think of what can I do with that question to answer it, but then tell them so much more. Then when Adele asked her question, that was brilliant because do you know what you did? You unconsciously gave the head nod. So we're going to talk about head nod. Head nod is one of the best ways to get your audience to agree. So when I'm nodding, after a while, you'll start to nod. You won't even realize, and your brain chemistry is telling you, I want to buy this product. And the other thing which you guys can start doing is anchoring the audience to yourself. So every time you say, one of the things we do really well, I've just anchored you all to me. One of the things we're great at, I've anchored you to me. So every time your go-to position with your hands was to rest them here.
Yeah.
So actually you've done the best actually so far, I think, of keeping your hands here when you weren't using them. But when you didn't, rather than letting them go to your side, you sort of rested them here. If you want to keep your hands there, keep them a little bit further out and just sort of hold it like a newscaster. You'll often see the newscaster just sitting there as a holding position. So that's fine. But we don't want them on here. So just make sure you're using every opportunity to engage your audience, and if it's not, then you just go quiet. But overall, I thought that was extremely well done. Yeah.
Well done to everybody.
Yeah, so I'm
Okay.
coming in to sell you office supplies within the business.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay.
So practice manager in a solicitor's firm, so I'm the head of the solicitor's firm, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, and you're coming in to see me? Or?
Yeah, we've made an appointment
Yeah.
and I'm now coming in to see you.
Okay. Right, go.
Hi Adam, pleased to meet you. I'm Michelle from Supplies for Business.
How are you? You all right?
Yeah, good, thank you. You?
Yeah, I'm very good actually.
Enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, it makes a change, doesn't
really
it, from all
nice.
the rain that we've had.
I'm stuck in the office a lot, but
Yeah,
you know, when I get the time,
yeah.
I do enjoy it. Yeah.
Roll on Friday.
That's right.
So we were going to send you over a pack in the post, which I've got here.
Okay.
after our follow-up on the phone call.
Yeah.
And it's just got a bit in there about what we do
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. Is there anything at the moment? Have you had a chance to have a look at it?
No.
No? So basically, we're a one source, one supplier. So I'm obviously
Yep.
in to speak today because I know that you're looking at your office supplies at the moment, your office supplies contract.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular, that you've got that you want to speak to me on with regards to your office supplies?
Well, my PA made the appointment, and because she's been bugging me to look at the office supplies,
Yeah.
I think cost is an issue, and making sure that we monitor those costs properly is very important. She's also spoken to me about some of the furniture, although I'm quite sceptical because we've had this furniture for 22 years. It's done very well. So I really don't know if changing the furniture is a good idea, but I'm happy to hear your opinion on that, of course.
Okay, so with regards to like the costs on your office supplies, what you can do, or your PA can send over to us a list of core products that you buy now from your current supplier, and then we will actually look at those. We can contract them for you into a contract it's an easy online ordering, so that the girls within the office can all go on, order off of
The problem is that we've done that in the past sometimes, and they seem to order more stationery than they should. I only like our people here to have 1 pen each, and it seems that they have several pens.
That's fine. We can actually set on our internet ordering, we can set administration rights so that you can set budgets to the girls that are logged into those accounts. So
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, okay. With regards to furniture, we have a specialist furniture designer that can come in. It's a no obligation quote, so they can come in, they can do CAD drawings for you. So you can get
what's a CAD
so a
drawing?
CAD drawing is that we take the measurements within the building on the floor layout, and then we can work out how many desks, chairs, if you wanted bookcases, filing cabinets, and then we can put all of that into a sheet for you, a PDF sheet for you, so that you can see actually the different layouts that you could have within the office.
Okay, that sounds useful.
Okay. So is there anything else that you're looking for?
Well, what else do you do?
So we offer printing. So we're a one source, one supplier. So we offer printing and promotional goods. So do you do any shows or anything like that throughout the year?
No, not very often.
No, you don't do any shows. So do you use, with regards to like your office supplies and that kind of thing? So do you offer? Do you do like departmental deliveries? Does your current supplier currently offer departmental deliveries?
I'm not really sure because Julie deals with it.
Okay, so that's one thing we do. We can offer departmental deliveries for you.
Why would we choose to use Supplies for Business? Could you tell me a little bit more about what you guys do?
Yeah, so we're a local dealer. We've been established for 30 years. We've got a lot of clients within the Chelmsford and Essex area.
Have you dealt with any other solicitors?
Yeah, we have quite a few solicitors on our books within the local area.
And are they happy with what you provide?
Yeah, very. We've got some solicitors that have been with us now for 15 years.
Oh, really?
That are very happy with us. We get a lot of referrals.
What sort of
out them.
benefits do those solicitors get?
So we offer, we can offer discounts off of the catalogue for you. We offer free next day delivery on our local vans. So the vans are out, on a daily basis. I know that you've also got offices in Norfolk. We do a greener delivery to Norfolk because we're not a Norfolk-based company, but we go into Norfolk once a week. And that's on our vans again. So you wouldn't have a courier that can't find you.
How do I know that I will save costs by using Supplies for Business?
So when we contract you, if you send over to us your call list, we'll then contract you, and it'll actually be a 12-month fixed contract. If the prices in the industry do move, ink cartridges is one thing that moves quite consistently within the industry. If we can lower your prices, we will for you.
Yeah, I prefer the people here to write with pen and paper. It's cheaper than those expensive ink cartridges, isn't it?
It is a lot cheaper, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can.
So I think the key for me is getting the costs down wherever possible.
Okay.
So how can you help me with that?
So we can look at what you're currently buying. There's things like if you're buying branded products, we can take you from a branded product onto
they're quite expensive, aren't
they are very expensive.
Yeah.
They are very expensive, but the girls in the office prefer a Bic pen to an unbranded pen, so it's they do.
Okay.
So it's something they do. You might find the girls aren't buying the most cost-effective products for the business, so we can look at that. We can switch sell as well. So if they're ordering, if you don't want them to be buying branded products, we can switch sell for you. We've got the girls in the office. Everybody will understand your account. You'll have a one-to-one in the office that you can phone and speak to if you need to. Other than that, you can do your online ordering if you needed to.
Okay.
How does that sound for
Well,
you?
it sounds okay. I'm just very concerned about the cost side, and I really want to reduce the cost side. So if you can demonstrate that,
Yeah.
then that will be very helpful.
Okay.
You know, absolutely. So if you could, what sort of percentage would I be looking at saving if I dealt with you?
So we look at, if you were to consolidate all of your business with us with regards to the supplies for business side of it, so everything that you take within the
Do
company.
you have many people that do that?
We do have a lot of people, that have
I've always thought that don't put all your eggs in one basket.
It's been proven within the industry that by consolidating into one supplier, we can actually offer you a saving of up to 30%, and there's actually a 90% admin saving. So whereas your
I like
girls,
the idea of the savings.
yes, whereas your girls at the moment are spending the time doing, invoices. There's also the saving, obviously, on one
Would you
bank
be able
charge.
to come and show us some of those products?
Yes, of course. Yeah,
Okay.
we can bring in. I can send over some samples for you to have a look at.
That would be good. Some free samples.
Yeah, we can send over some samples for you. You've obviously got in your pack, you've got a pen, and we've also sent you out your mug
good.
for you as
Okay,
well.
great. Okay, well that sounds good. So if you
Okay.
want to send those over,
Yeah.
then we can look over them, and then we'll take it from there.
Wonderful.
I suppose.
Wonderful.
It's been lovely to meet you.
And you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers. Okay, we're going to be quick with the feedbacks. What was the problem there?
Makes me wonder why I've got sales staff, to be fair. I don't send her
I
out.
thought she was like quite calm and
You're missing the problem. What was the problem?
Missed a couple of buy-ins soon, and I was like,
No, what was the
We didn't
problem?
close the deal.
What was the problem?
You kept asking about cost all the time.
Close. What was the
Oh,
problem?
She didn't.
The first offer when you're talking about value is if I can give you a discount on my catalogue.
What was the problem?
Value.
she didn't qualify you.
The person asking the questions is in control.
Alright, yeah.
She's never going to close me if I'm asking all the questions.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the whole
I
time
quite like the
throughout
fact that you were asking the question.
Okay,
See me, isn't it?
right. You weren't leading me. I was leading you. Okay, so that was a problem. Okay, I gave you ample opportunity but I took over the control, and then I was going to dictate the end outcome. I dictated the end outcome. There's no way that you're going to close me because I dictated the end outcome. And I was soft. What I wanted to show you was a soft version of somebody. You don't have to be aggressive, loud salesperson. So showing you, Sam, for example, that you can be very soft and you can be very, but there was some good stuff in there. And again, we'll do the proper analysis afterwards. But good stuff. Give a round of applause, yeah? Right, go.
Hi Adam, pleased to meet you. I'm
I
Michelle.
apologise.
Part of the business.
How are you? You alright?
Yeah, good. Thank you. You?
Yeah, I'm very good actually.
Enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, it makes a change, doesn't
Really
it, from all
nice.
the rain that we've had?
I'm stuck in the office a lot, but
Yeah.
good morning. I get the time.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it. Yeah.
Roll on Friday.
That's right. We hope.
So,
I think it's good rapport build, and actually I felt very natural when you sat with me. When you say I'm not good at sales, you're probably better than what you think, and your rapport build's actually very good. So go.
you're going to send you over a pack in the post, which I've got here,
Okay.
after our follow-up on the phone call.
Yeah.
And it's just got a bit in there about what we do,
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. Is there anything at the moment, have you had a chance to have a look at it? No? So basically...
Salesperson that relies on a crutch. What's more powerful, you or a brochure? You. Okay. And that was kind of a bit of a crutch. That's why I dissed it. All right. Go.
We're a one source, one supplier, so I'm obviously
Yeah.
in speech today because I know that you're looking at your office supplies at the moment, your office supplies contract.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular that you've got that you want to speak to me on with regards to your office supplies?
Well, my PA made the appointment, and because she's been bugging me to look at the office supplies,
Yeah.
I think cost is an issue, and making sure that we monitor those costs properly is very important. She's also spoken to me about some of the furniture, although I'm quite sceptical because we've had this furniture for 22 years, it's done very well. So I really don't know if changing the furniture is a good idea, but I'm happy to hear your opinion on that, of course.
Okay, so with regards to like, the costs on your office supplies, what you can do, or your PA can send over to us a list of core products that you buy now from your current supplier, and then we will actually.
Again, you see that you can come in. You're seeding the comeback. Okay, just pull out the pen and paper and ask questions. So if you need a tick list, you say, so do you currently order stationery? Do you currently order this? Do you currently order that? Do you currently order that? Find out what they're ordering so you can get a good idea of exactly what it is they're ordering. Then you've got it there and then. You've not got to wait for them to come back to you on it, okay? So while you're there, maximise the fact you're there. Go.
Look at those. We can contract them for you into a contract that's got, it's an easy online ordering so that the girls within the office can all go on, order off of it.
The problem is that we've done that in the past sometimes and they seem to order more stationery than they should. I only like our people here to have 1 pen each, and it seems that they have several pens.
That's fine. We can actually set on our internet ordering, we can set administration rights. So that you can set budgets to the girls that are logged into those accounts.
So you could roll that into a pre-objection,
That
sounds
like
a good idea.
Yeah, okay. With regards to furniture, we have a specialist furniture designer that can come in. It's no obligation quote, so you know they can come in, they can do CAD drawings for you. So you can get. So CAD drawing is that we take the measurements within the building. On the floor layout, and then we can work out how many desks, chairs, if you wanted bookcases, filing cabinets, and then we can put all of that into a sheet for you, a PDF sheet for you, so that you can see actually the different layouts that you could have within the office.
Okay, sounds useful. Product without benefits. Okay, don't want a sheet that tells me where it goes.
Oh no, I couldn't think of another word.
Well, yeah, but it's the benefits are that you can have more space. You know, you have a better quality environment that you keep your staff happy, whatever it might be. Roll some benefits to the furniture. You need to start understanding the benefits of having the fitted furniture.
What we do.
Yeah, because
panic.
Yeah, but then if you panic, then know your product better. Write down the benefits of having that done. You know, I can see this environment we're in. It's very, very nice, but we can make it absolutely beautiful. You know, and really roll the benefits in of what you could do by doing that furniture. Okay, right, go.
Okay. So is there anything else that you're looking for?
Well, what else do you do?
So we offer printing. So we're a one source, one supplier. So we offer printing and promotional goods. So do you do any shows or anything like that throughout the year? No, you don't do any shows. So do you use, with regards to like your office supplies and that kind of thing? So do you offer, do like departmental deliveries? Does your current supplier currently offer departmental deliveries?
I'm not really sure because Julie deals with it.
Okay, so that's one thing we do. We can offer departmental deliveries for you.
Why would we choose to use supplies for business? Could you tell me a little bit more about what you guys do?
Yeah, so we're a local dealer. We've been established for 30 years. We've got a lot of clients within the Chelmsford and Essex area.
Have you dealt with any other solicitors?
Yeah, we have quite a few solicitors on our books within the local area.
And are they happy with what you provide?
Yeah, very. We've got some solicitors that have been with us now for 15 years that are very happy with us. We get a lot of referrals.
What sort of benefits?
I have testimonials on that piece of paper in front of me, a whole sheet of them.
That's okay, but even though if you don't do those, you can tell me and just say the benefits that those solicitors get. Many solicitors, just like you, are enjoying the benefits of having low stationery costs, sleeker designs, whatever it might be, and the thing is, the qualification isn't necessarily there. You haven't really got me fixed onto what you're offering. You haven't really found the need. What do I need? Why are you there? The only need that I've given you so far is cost, and it's not been mentioned for quite some time now. Okay, so it's been forgotten about. So where would you like to save the costs, Adam? You mentioned getting the cost down. Where would you like to save the cost? Then you found the need, then there's focusing on a product that centres around that need. Okay? So those solicitors get.
So we offer, we can offer discounts off of the catalogue for you. We offer free next day delivery on our local vans. So the vans are out, on a daily basis.
This is the machine.
I know that you've also got offices in Norfolk.
This is the machine gun. Because we've got vans, we've got furniture, we've got supplies, we've got print, we've got stationery. Focusing what they need, the one source, one supplier, same you've been saying all the time. Yeah. You're rolling it out, you're continuing to say it, but it's got to mean something. Again, I don't want to long these out, but I remember that when I first started out doing the cars, I used to go to a networking event called the Business Lounge. I despised networking, okay, hated it. And I used to go and I used to do this pitch. And the guy I went with was one of the best salespeople that I knew. I wasn't that good at selling myself. We're talking 10 years ago. It was my first business. I'd just gone into it, and I was great at selling everything else. Like I was a sales superstar. When it comes to selling myself at a networking event, he always used to say to me, Adam, he said, you do not ever come across as you when you do your pitch. It's like, yeah, it's because I say that. He said, yeah, but what you're saying is shit. There's no benefit in it for them. What's the benefit to them? And he actually coached me and said to me, Adam, this is what you need to do. You need to say this differently. You need to say that if you think I'm an estate agent, I'm an estate agent for cars. I take your car, I get you more money back for your car. Lockdown benefit for them. And then what I do is I get you your new car, but I can search across the whole country to get you the best value car. We get cars that are off market that you wouldn't be able to get yourself, benefit to them, and we get it at a better price. So every time you think of cars, I want you to think of me. I am literally your car man. And that was establishing that go-to guy. After I said that at a networking event for the first time, which felt very uncomfortable. The reason I'm telling you it felt uncomfortable for me to say it, but I got fucking mobbed. Okay? And that one conversation with this guy, his name is Chris, just completely changed the amount of business I did from just changing, just tweaking what I was doing. So the tweaks make a big, big difference. Go.
We do a greener delivery to Norfolk because we're not a Norfolk-based company, but we go into Norfolk once a week.
Yeah.
And that's on our vans again. So you wouldn't have a courier that can't find you.
How do I know that I will save costs by using the supplies for business? Costs again.
So when we contract you, if you send over to us your call list, we'll then contract you, and it'll actually be a 12-month fixed contract. If the prices in the industry do move. Ink cartridges is one thing that moves quite consistently within the industry. If we can lower your prices, we will for you.
Yeah, I prefer the people here to write with pen and paper. It's cheaper than those expensive ink cartridges, isn't it?
It is a lot cheaper, yeah. Yeah. So
but that's good report.
I think the key for me is getting the costs down wherever possible. So how can you help me with that?
But you're thinking nightmare.
We can look at what you're currently buying. There's things like if you're buying branded products. We can take you from a branded product onto. They are very expensive. They are very expensive. But the girls in the office prefer a Bic pen to an unbranded pen. So it's what they do. So it's something they do. You might find the girls aren't buying the most cost-effective product for the business. So we can look at that. We can switch sell as well. So if they're ordering, if you don't want them to be buying branded products, we can switch sell for you. We've got the girls in the office. Everybody will understand your account. You'll have a one-to-one in the office that you can phone and speak to if you need to. Other than that, you can do your online ordering if you needed to.
Okay.
How does that sound for you?
Well, it sounds okay. I'm just very concerned about the cost side. I really want to reduce the cost side. So if you can demonstrate that, then that will be very helpful.
Okay.
Absolutely. So if you could, what sort of percentage would I be looking at saving if I dealt with you?
So we look at if you were to consolidate all of your business with us with regards to the supplies, the business side of it, so everything that you take within the company.
Do you have many people that do that?
We do have a lot of people, that have
I've always thought that don't put all your eggs in one basket.
It's been proven within the industry that by consolidating into one supplier, we can actually offer you a saving of up to 30%, and there's actually
I like the
90%
boldness.
admin saving.
Yeah.
So whereas your
I like
girls,
the idea of the savings.
yes, whereas your girls at the moment are spending the time doing, invoices. There's also the saving, obviously, on one
Would you
bank
be able to come and
charge.
show us some of those products?
Yes, of course. Yeah, we can bring in. I can send over some samples for you to have a look at.
That'd be good. Some free samples.
Yeah, we can send over some samples for you. You've obviously got in your pack. You've got a pen, and we've also sent you out your mug for you as well.
Great. Okay, well that sounds good. So if you want to send those over, then we can look over them, and then we'll take it from there.
Wonderful.
I suppose.
Wonderful.
It's been lovely to meet you.
And you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers. It's alright. Poor clothes again. Okay. You just left it for another day when we could have got something done there and then. Okay, you demonstrate the cost savings. So look, your report was okay. It was quite good. There's just several tweaks there that could make it much better for you. Also, going for the clothes, like you left.
It's the clothes, it's like that, and I think, do you know what, I waffle because I don't want to do that clothes. So then I start waffling shite because I don't want to do that clothes.
You either sell them, or they sell you, and a reason why they're not having you. You're always selling. There's two people selling. It's either you sell them on why they should buy, or they sell you on why they shouldn't. Okay, and okay, lovely to meet you. That was okay, fuck off now. Okay, right? You get it, right? So, you know, I controlled the end of it. We weren't getting to where we needed to be. You could have said, right, let's get that. Let's have a look at those cost savings now. Let's get you an account started now. It doesn't have to be complicated. Okay, look, you wanted to save this. You'd agree that you wanted to save up to 30%. Let's get you an account started now. I can show you how to make your first order. Potentially, I can give you your first pen order complimentary. Oh, I like that. Right, okay. And then why don't we bring a couple of the girls in so we can show them how to order as well? Yeah. And that way we can explain to them we don't want them ordering the big pens, we want the unbranded stuff. And I'll show you where that is on the online system. Right?
Yeah.
That's how hard it is. It ain't that hard. It takes 15 seconds, you know? And it's just about you elevating to that close. And you will, and then you will get more business. Alright? But overall, it was good. Like both of you, you know, you beat yourselves up, but it ain't that bad, you know, at all. And there's only there's tweaks, yeah? Okay, right. Who's next up? Hand up.